Hi guys, welcome to episode 10 here. We are back in camp. Now, if any of you have played this game before, you know, here you can talk to your companions, each and every one of them, and it actually takes a while to do. So, what I was thinking I was gonna do is put that in a separate video after we complete every big quest, because that's usually when they have new things to say. Or when their affinity gets up enough. But, so I'm just gonna save that for a different video so it doesn't take up, like, full episodes. And then some days you'll get 2 episodes. Isn't that great? I'm gonna collect this quest since we're right here.
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins, Levy the trader.
You know Duncan?
Oh, yes, for years. Considered him a friend, I did. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
What happened next?
Hard to say. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
So what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
Couldn't you just go there by yourself?
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Ireland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
What do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it, at least?
I'll help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Okay, now we can leave. Now, what I was thinking is that I switch up my party every time. What's never ever going to change is the fact that I need a mage in my party.
Indeed.
So let's take Morgan. Oh, well, maybe we don't need a mage, but... no, I'll think on that further, and then we'll take Sten and Liliana.
Indeed.
Now, this is really going to mess up the structure of my party because we have 2 rogues, but it shouldn't hurt us too bad. Trying to think of where I want to go first. Usually I would go to Redcliffe, and then I would do the elves, and then the dwarves. Because those are the quests I like from best to worst. Mostly because the humans are really easy to get, the elves are mildly easy to get, and the dwarves are a pain in the neck, and I hate the deep roads to no end. But I suppose to switch it up, I'll go do the elves first. Where's the harm in that?
We must not exhaust our supplies.
So, for the first half of the game, it'll constantly be putting us into battles halfway through our travel.
Trust me and you shall pay.
Here, I'm gonna quiet down the battle noise because I just realized last time that it was way too loud. Maybe this is better?
Someone please
Not sure, I'll have to see in
stop the
post.
bleeding.
Oh, yeah, well, I should have knew they would fall right away.
Run while you can.
Between episodes, I stocked up on some health potions.
Very well, as you say. I shall do it. It is begun. Need healing.
Okay, now that we have the super hard guy taken care of, we can get this guy. By this guy, I mean these guys.
Very well. This is too much. I shall do it. Run while you can. Victory.
I should probably take care of this.
It shall be done. You will learn to fear me. Get off. As I say.
See, this is what happens when you have super low level characters going into battle. Now,
Very well.
it comes to the final battle of the game, you have to use all of your party members. So you can imagine me, who likes to stick with the same group each time, taking people with no armor, no new weapons into the final battle, and they're all split up into different areas, so it's not like I can put a good person with them each time. It's just... the final battle will take hours. And it doesn't need to take hours. I'm gonna have to heal these guys up. What's that? I don't know what that does.
Yes.
Indeed.
Alright, now we can be on our way. It only keeps those random encounters up for like maybe 5 times after you travel, and then it's a merchant every time instead.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Actually, I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I'm a Grey Warden. I wish to speak to your leader.
A Grey Warden? How do I know you're telling the truth?
You'll have to take my word on it.
I suppose that a lie wouldn't gain you much benefit. I shall bring you to the Keeper. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Masirinus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Alyssa. Pleasure to meet you.
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
So their first reaction to trouble is to flee from it. Curious.
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Why'd these beasts attack you?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before.
Maybe they aren't as unintelligent as you think.
I doubt that. The very curse that is in their blood fills them with an unreasoning rage that precludes any true thought.
Is there any way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I'm good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
You said you could perhaps destroy this curse?
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
I'll find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I should go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
All right.
I must say,
There are a lot of quests around here that are...
Find. Do you think this clan let us find them?
No.
Hello?
Hello, yourself? Who are you?
I'm Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Try me, I might surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me.
Are all these Baz such cringing, ineffectual creatures?
I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But The real problem is Gaina.
Okay, she totally sees you staring at her. Girl problems, I see.
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
There must be some way to solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Perhaps I could talk to Gaina for you.
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I can be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
That depends. I don't know. It can't hurt.
Cyranas. Oh, ma Cyranas. I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
That's Zathrin. Let's talk to this guy.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Ferrothorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Ferrothorn.
And so they should. Truly, the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
What do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest, Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What if I found some?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across Ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Very well, I'll take a look when I'm in the forest.
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first.
I should go.
Dareth Shiro, may the Creators visit fortune upon you.
Don't need that. Okay, where is freaking what's her name? Right here in front of the roasting pig. Is that a pig? Are those antlers?
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
Correct. Kamen. I think it's Kamen. Mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the Creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
If you love him, it doesn't matter what he is.
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
If you love him, believe in him, it'll help him succeed.
Oh, you are right. I have made poor Kamen miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen. Kamen, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today. We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
This is so wonderful. Young love allowed to fresh.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No? 'Tis just me?
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
I just got him laid. I hope he's happy. And Morgan can level up for some weird reason after that. Magic Constitution. I think it's willpower that I need, yeah. I usually like to get all of my mages heal and then regeneration. So I can either work on that tree or I can go towards primal power. This one gets to be a pain in the neck. Or I could go spirit. Really don't want to. Entropy is, it's more of the I don't know if they're necessarily blood magic, but they're bad magics. But it seems to be what her character is naturally going for. This one's funny. It's really funny. It's really useful too. I might. So I think I'm gonna get her heal, get her up to regeneration, and then I'll get her walking bomb, and then we'll go from there. Alright, heal. The caster causes flesh to knit miraculously, instantly healing an ally by a moderate amount. Okay. Now, I suppose I should probably maybe explain elves and humans and their relationship. It is a very uneasy one by far, because the Dalish don't like the humans, because the humans treat city elves like crap. And also, when they first met, I believe there was a war that they're still really angry about. So basically, Dalish elves are really racist towards humans, and humans are really racist towards city elves, making them only servants and other low-paying jobs. So it's all a big ball of fun. I think to wrap up this episode, I think there's another really small side quest in here that's not this one.
I'm Darren Atishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
They've been a bit suspicious.
I would be the same in their place. They have just been attacked, after all.
It is not our intention to insult a Grey Warden. We are simply wrapped up in the plight of our hunters. It is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
You do not seem very happy about that.
None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't speak too much about this, especially with an outsider. I am sure you have little interest in my problems.
Please, I'd like to hear about it.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Danilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Danilah is dead, he will not let me see her. her body, I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her.
I would not allow any to keep me from my goal.
Going out there could cause another attack, and I wish no harm upon my clan.
This I understand. To hold the group over the individual is worthy. An unexpected trait in your kind.
If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
I'll seek her out in the forest.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
Okay, I feel like this side quest shouldn't be hard to find, because it's an animal pen I'm looking for. It's not over here. Obviously. I think that's out to the forest. Where are these hollow? They're normally easy to find, but... There! Found it.
Those Hala certainly are proud and...
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
What is a hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides.
Do we really call them land ships? You make them sound like friends?
That is exactly what they are, in fact. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
So why is this one separated?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Survival, try to calm the hala.
No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me.
I don't know if I should wait to get my survival up.
And? What do you think?
I truly cannot tell.
I am glad you attempted it regardless.
I should go.
I will watch her for a while longer and see if her condition changes. I am grateful for your assistance, friend.
I'm hoping next time... Oh, maybe I can level up now and check. It's the wrong button, Sydney. Ah, I can get a specialization. I love these. I don't do swords, so duelist is... I don't like bard either, and assassin's not my thing. I really like ranger. I should probably read it. Bonus is 1 constitution, 5 nature resistance. Rangers have an affinity for open country and wilderness, but as independent scouts and militia, they are opportunists, not stewards of nature. They exploit every advantage of their environment and can lure wild beasts to attack their foes. Oh, that's right. I was gonna just do solely strength until I could get that armor. This isn't letting me upgrade any of my skills, so I'll do the first ranger skill. Alright, I suppose I'll end it here for the episode. We have finished up all the internal quests of... Oh, that just rereads it. We finished up all the internal quests of the elf camp. So next time we'll be able to head straight into the forest and deal with the whole werewolf problem. Sten is staring at me and I feel really uncomfortable. I'll see you guys next time.